So two things. One, I haven't recorded in here in who knows how long, so that's one thing. And number two, got a new haircut. What's going on, folks? How y'all doing today? Today is day one of the whole 31 days, so we'll see how today goes, and we'll see how everything goes on with this month. So I'm excited, nervous, but excited. As many of y'all know, I am married. Been married for almost about 2 years. It's about pretty much a year and a half. And I somewhat know my way through relationships because I've been through plenty of good. And before I got married, or before I was with my fiance, I was with a couple bad. Hold on, quick side note. I know in that last segment I just said fiance. What I meant to say was at that time when we got together, she wasn't my girlfriend just yet. So I meant to say at that time, then girlfriend, if that makes any sense. Back to the video. So recently I've had a few of my friends who have been going through a lot of problems with relationships or just even trying to date people. And like I said, I'm not the doctor of everything, but I do know a little bit about what to do and what not to do. So I thought maybe I could share some of my tips on what you should do on trying to make your relationship or even your dating situation a little bit better and hopefully successful for you, because we like to see people succeed in dating. Tip number one, start off as friends. Now I know a lot of y'all saying, but Ralph, shouldn't everybody do that? Well, you think that that would be obvious, but let me explain. Now, a lot of people, when they first get into the whole dating scene or even trying to get into a relationship, they feel like they need to tell the person that, hey, I like you, let's go on a date. That's not, in my opinion, the best way to go at it. I don't know why I'm about to say this, but it's exactly like how Drake said in his song. You gotta start from the bottom before you get up to the top, or in his case, to here. You gotta be able to get to know them first. So learn about what they like, what they don't like, what kind of stuff they're into, where did they come from. I mean, you gotta know more about them before you can even get to say that, hey, I might be able to actually like them, because who knows, you might not actually like them. We're so into rushing into things real quickly that sometimes we might not actually be able to see the whole picture. Sometimes you might be able to see the person every day, but you might not actually know the person. So just because you're saying that you see them every day doesn't mean that, hey, you know everything, because trust me, you don't. That's why starting off as friends can really help out, because that way you get to hang out with them, you get to know them a little bit more, you get to see how they are outside of wherever you met them from the first time, so you get to know the person truly. So if you start off as friends, I promise you that will probably help you out in the long run, because it might actually help you learn to see if you really truly like them like that. Second tip, take it slow. This is kind of going back into what I was saying with tip number one. You gotta be able to just take your time with it. Don't rush through it all. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I bet you relationships weren't made in just one glance. Yeah, of course, you might be able to see them like 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times, but you still got to be able to take your time, work yourself into it, and kind of feel how it is, because that's what a relationship is all about. For me and Whitney, my wife, we've known each other ever since 2009, and now it's 2016. We didn't start dating until 2010. So 2009, 2010, that's 1 year. You get to learn a lot about a person within that 1 year. Granted, for me, she was kind of seeing somebody, which that will be for another story, but you still need to be able to take your time. You still need to be able to learn more about a person, and you just gotta be able to actually get a feel for them. It might seem like forever, trust me, I know this, but if you truly want to make this work and you truly want to see if you truly like that person, then if you take your time, be patient with it, and just let it happen, I promise you, A, you will learn more about that person than you probably ever did before, and B, you will probably be able to see if that person really can be somebody that you would want to date. My third and final tip that I want to tell y'all is you gotta be okay with being by yourself. Look, being friends with somebody is cool. Be able to be patient and try to see if a relationship can work, awesome. But if you can't be able to handle being by yourself, then how can you be able to handle being in a relationship? Look, long time ago, I will admit, I was one of these people that could not handle or even knew what I wanted from myself. So if I don't know what I want from me, how can I expect somebody else to learn what I want? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about dating or relationships. You just gotta be able to have fun. You gotta be able to go out, experience the world. You gotta be able to learn how to enjoy being with yourself. And no, that doesn't mean all that stuff about, you know, nasty minds. If you take care of yourself now, I promise you, those first two steps that I mentioned earlier, those will definitely make things a lot easier and a lot less stressful for you in the long run. Trust me. And those right there, ladies and gentlemen, are my tips on dating and trying to have a relationship. Like I said before, I'm not a doctor. I don't know the best advice, but this is from what I've learned through my experiences are the best things for me. In the comment section down below, let me know what your tips are. Do you agree with me on some stuff? Do you have a different opinion about things? Or do you have even some new ideas I don't even know about? Let me know down there. And make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RalphMarion1. That's number 1, not the word 1, because there is only one Ralph Marion. Follow me on Snapchat at PsiMan2011. That's PSI Man 2011. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe, because this month I will continue bringing out more content. I don't know why I was doing this with my hands, but I was. So until I see you again tomorrow, have fun. Everybody here in America, happy Independence Day. Well, I'll be seeing you on Independence Day anyway, so have a good weekend. Everybody in Canada, happy Canada Day. I don't know exactly what Canada Day is, but I know that it is today, so happy Canada Day. And no matter if you live in the US, in Canada, or even if you live somewhere else in the world, have fun, be safe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace. By the way, you like my beard? Shout out to my barber, Lamar. He does a really good job. I'm going to leave a link down below so that way you can check him out. Check out his website, and if you need to get a haircut, if you live in the Birmingham area at least, so you can look just as sexy as I do. Bye.